We just got back from Dubai celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary, and if it's not obvious, I did a little bit of shopping, so it's time for a luxury haul. First up is Tash. Now, Tash is a luxury piercing studio. Started out in Manhattan and now have locations all over the world. I knew they had one in the Dubai Mall, and it's been about a year since I've had a piercing, but I've never been to Tash, and I knew I wanted to have that experience. So what better place than to do it on vacation in Dubai? I made an appointment ahead of time, and I showed up on time, walked in, and I said, "Where is your cubic zirconia section?" They told me that unfortunately CZ is only available online and that their boutique only has diamonds. Well, too bad for me, but I guess I had to get a diamond. So I said, okay, please tell me what the smallest diamond in the store is. I also had my mind on a specific piercing. It's called the daith. Well, they looked at my ear and said that area of my ear is way too thin and that the piercing would risk ripping out. So unfortunately, I could not go with that, but I went with my second option, which was the rook. It is a beautiful hoop with a little pear-shaped diamond, and it's a 0.15 carat, which I guess was the smallest diamond that they had in the store. It still cost a pretty penny, but I thought, hey, it's something I'll have for the rest of my life, and it's something that I will treasure and appreciate and remember Dubai always. On one of the days, we really wanted to go to the older part of Dubai where they have all the markets. They call them souks, and they have a spice souk and textile souk and herbal souk, but I specifically, of course, wanted to go to the gold souk. It was a really warm day, very hot, and walking through that marketplace was really just quite unbearable. But I had my heart set on getting a couple of gold pieces and also getting a few gifts for my two sisters and my mom. These three items are for my mom and my two sisters. I plan to gift these to them for Christmas as a special little I love you gift, and I'm not going to show them to you because I don't want them to see it. And even if I told them to fast forward through this part, I'm sure they'll watch it anyway. So we'll leave this to be a secret. But the other two pieces I purchased, I can definitely show you because they are for me. I do have to say at the Gold Souk, the options are endless. I mean, there are simple pieces and very, very gaudy pieces. You definitely have your choice of taste as to what you want to get. The sales associate that we ended up working with was very patient and very kind. He took us to all four of his stores. The store is called Cannes, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It was probably the biggest chain that was in that Gold Souk. I highly recommend them. The first item, well, I don't want to show you this one first. I'll show you this one first. The first item is this beautiful gold bangle bracelet. It's really quite delicate because it is 22 karat gold, so it's a little on the thinner side. It is a beautiful laser cut and absolutely just gives it such texture, and it just hits the light and it just shines, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This does look a little on the small side, and it is a little difficult to get through my hand, but I didn't want it to be overly large on my wrist. It is an absolutely stunning piece, and I'm so in love with it. I will always think of Dubai and our 23rd wedding anniversary looking at it. This one caught my eye, and I was just completely obsessed with it from the beginning. And that is this beautiful white gold cuff. Now, this is just absolutely exquisite. It caught my eye. They actually had it in the window because it was a very special piece, and I just was like, I have to have this. This is so stunning. I was actually asking to see if it was available in yellow gold, but they only had this white gold, and I was fine with that because lately I have been doing a lot of metallic mixing, and I'm really appreciating silver jewelry a lot more lately. So having this white gold piece really just mixes and matches with everything. Now, this is 18 karat gold as opposed to the yellow gold here, which was 22 karat gold. Next up, we have a little something from Cleef Arpels. Since starting my fine jewelry collection and learning a little bit more about fine jewelry, I have always wanted to add one of these pieces to my collection. So it's always been on my wish list. In fact, I have a number of pieces in mind, but this is a very pricey brand and something that I will just collect over time and just be very slow and thoughtful and purposeful about it. So here is my Van Cleef piece. Initially, I wanted to get the Alhambra that is on onyx, and I did try that on and I loved it, but then this one caught my eye and thought that this might be a little bit more of a timeless piece, and one that I can get a lot more use out of. Here it is. This is the vintage Alhambra pendant necklace, and it's a single Alhambra on a chain. It is attached to the chain. It's not a charm that you can remove. It is gold beaded around the outside, and then inside it has this beautiful kind of also laser cut detail that just gives it some dimension and shine. It really is absolutely stunning. I'm so in love with it. I'm so happy with it. Before I show you the last item, please take a quick moment and hit that like button if you're enjoying this video so far. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you come back. Okay, the last item is this gorgeous little item I picked up from Bottega Veneta. This is something I've had on my wish list for quite some time, and I'm so glad I waited because this is actually a little bit more of a special, more unique piece. At least that's what the salesperson told me. Apparently they only receive one of these in every location, so it makes it a little bit more rare and more special. So here is the bag. Now you tell me in the comments below, does Bottega not give out boxes? Do they just kind of always give it to you in a dust bag like this? Because I really want to know. I was a little disappointed when they boxed it up for me and actually there was no box. So I don't know if that's something that they don't do. Let me know in the comments below what your experience has been. Here is the dust bag, and let's open it up. Yes, I love it so much. So here it is. This is the Teen Jody, but it's not just any other Teen Jody made of a leather. This one is actually made of suede. So that makes it more rare. Again, she said that they only receive one in each location, and I am just absolutely in love with this. This is so gorgeous. It feels incredible. It's the same intracciato stitching, but it is on suede, so it feels more delicate and more luxurious, I think, than the leather. I'm mortified to wear it because of this very light color, so I need to find a place locally that can spray it and protect it for me because I am just terrified of getting any kind of stains on this. If you know me, you know that I am a very sloppy person. I make a mess all the time and constantly get things splattered on me. We have the classic knot here and the handle. It's a very kind of hobo style bag, but not something overly large. It is a really good size. It is just a big empty space. And I feel like it is suede inside as well. So I definitely will be getting some sort of liner in here to protect that as well, because I want to keep this as pristine as possible. But of course, I am going to wear it and enjoy it and appreciate it and just have fun with it. Such a beautiful neutral color for me to style with any outfit. Here it is. It is nice and just falls right underneath the arm, and I really love it. Such a perfect size, and I'm so happy with it.